guys, it's day 2 here at Lismore, and we got to the track pretty early this morning. I don't know, about 8:45, something like that. So we pretty much pulled every shock out of the car, tested them just to make sure they were all good. Nut and bolted the whole thing just to make sure that nothing come loose, because the track was super rough last night. So did a bit of work on the spring smasher this morning, so we know what we got again, and yeah, we're set to get after it for night 2. So night, just to recap, the state title for us didn't go as well as we'd hoped for. So ran home 10th in that. Congratulations to Pricey on the win. Shane Cartwright in 2nd and Jai Jones in 3rd. And but yeah, so the points from the 3 heats last night go towards tonight's 50 lap Fuller Memorial AMA. So we've got 2 heats and a 50 lap feature tonight. So that'll put me on 13th on points. That's where I finished the 3 heats last night. So yeah, these next 2 heats are going to be pretty crucial to perform in them. So we'll just wait and see what the track does and go from there. But Jeffy's been hard at it this morning. We just turned some tyres around. Yeah, like I said, I've been working on the shocks all morning, and yeah, we're set to go. Rock and roll. Here they come. Calling Miss Daisies. What'd you smuggle him in? Did you smuggle him in? Yeah, you did. Yeah. Can I show that? Everyone's here. Shiny. Rock and roll. A whole bit of tyre shine as well. Oh, Jeffrey. Yeah. We're going all out tonight. Oh my god. Oh, driver's briefing. Let's go.
There we have it. All stickered up, ready to go.
ready to go again.
This was a pretty quick turnaround for the door sticker.
It is. We when the old boy organised it last night for me, and got it on this morning, so pretty chuffed with it.
Yeah, I bet.
It's hard to get these number 1, so you got to show it off real quick.
For sure. Take every chance you can get.
That's right. Exactly.
Oh, well done again. Thank Congrats.
Yeah.
Get ready, please. day. It's a bit hot. We're inside in the shade.
Yeah.
There was a pretty heavy heat.
Yeah, we had some heavy hitters in it, that's for sure. Yeah, no, Shane just got the jump on me there at the start. I could hear him on the limiter. He was pinned into turn one, and he wasn't going to let it up. So we give him a fair fight there for a bit, but yeah, he just managed to stay in that groove where we needed to be. So the track had blown off a little bit down below, so it was a bit hard to sort of get back up there where he was. But no, once we got rolling, it seemed to be okay. I reckon we made a bit of ground on him towards the back end of the race, just where we started to pick the lines a little bit better and that sort of thing. So we'll just watch what they do with the track. I think the big thing from last night, they play with the track every couple of heats. So we'll jack it up and get it ready to make some changes if we need to, and go out for the second one.
Yeah, they're just talking, the commentators just before the Grand Parade, they're just talking about how spicy the track was for the New South Wales title, having ripped the top half of the track. They thought it had a whole lot of excitement. You're not looking forward to that?
No, I used to love like I said, a rough track in the old car. But we're just trying to find our way with this one when it comes to super rough stuff. So, but we'll get there. It's just a matter of trial and error, as they say.
And have you done many changes since last night?
No, we just went back out with how we ran that first heat last night. So, I think it'll be an interesting night come that 50 lapper for sure.
Yeah, 50 laps is a long time to try and catch up any slight changes.
Oh, and we're doing what they call a passing cone tonight. So on a restart, if say for example, if you want to go low line or high line, doesn't matter where you started, so it won't be single file, it'll be high line, low line, high line, and you can choose where you want to go. So if you're in 20th and 19 guys go to the bottom, you can go to the outside of that cone and pull up alongside.
Oh, okay, that'll be very exciting.
Yeah, so it's going to add. You have to use your brain a little bit when it comes to the feature time. If it's rough or sort, we don't know. I guess that's the beauty about this place. It can be slick in one minute, and then when the sun starts to go down, all of a sudden the
so when do you have to choose which line? When do you have to not?
Before the cone.
Oh,
So when you're out on the track, you get to then choose. So every single restart, you could potentially jump 3 or 4 spots just on a restart. So you gotta, it'll be
very interesting.
So anyway,
have to be thinking on the spot there.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, be a good day. Looking forward to it.
Sounds good.
Cheers.
final heat for the weekend has been raced. You started from the rear. Tell us how you went.
Went backwards at the start, trying to go up high, but it was super dusty up there and had nothing at all. So I'd come back down low, and yeah, we made a few changes to try and see what they would do, but they were definitely the wrong changes. Definitely wasn't as good as what we had previously, but yeah, managed to absolutely fry the right rear tyre off the car as well, which is there's a few of us that have done it too, actually, not just me. So yeah, she's pretty slick out there. So yeah, we got to just manage that. We'll just wait and see what the track does now. We'll see how they prep the track for the final and go from there. But yeah, pretty
Interesting.
Pretty average times right now, just quietly.
So just explain to us if you fried the tyre in 10 laps, are you a bit worried about 50 laps and how that'll
Very.
go? Yeah.
Because there's probably one or two more things that we can decide on which way to head with that sort of racetrack.
Yeah.
Like go to our super slick setup and just hopefully tiptoe it around and. But we don't know. They might rip. They're likely to rip part of the track just to see what just try and get a bit of moisture back into it. So.
And I guess that's part of it. A lot of the time, conserving your tyres, racing smart, and then knowing when to put the hammer down and go.
That's what it's all about. I'll be honest. In 10 laps, I didn't know I'd done that to the tyre. I didn't even think you could do that to an AM car tyre, because that's the first time I've ever done that to a tyre. So I reckon, I don't know, I guess really we'll just wait and see what they do for the feature race. And I think we've got a bit of time now. I don't think we're on until 6 o'clock, which I'm pretty sure is like night time. It'll be pretty cool.
Yeah. It all depends on what they do to the track between now and then.
It really depends on what they're going to do. So.
Alright, well let's have a look at this tyre, hey? You want to show me?
That there. So that there should be a nice solid tread block the whole way across, but it just peeled that
top layer off the tread, really.
And it's like, she's dead.
Okay.
She's gone all soft and gooey. And anyway.
Interesting. And that was only one race in?
No, I raced last night on that. I did a full night on that as well.
But it was in good condition.
It was
before
perfect.
Going out.
Turned it on the rim. We turned on the rim this morning. Did the first heat race, it was fine, but did that second one, just melted it. So.
Interesting. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
See whether or not if they rip the track. So I guess if they rip the track, we'll put a brand newie on it because we'll need the traction. But if they don't rip the track, they don't do any prep work, I'll just bang another second handy on it that's done a heat cycle already and try and tighten the car up a heat to get it to stick to the track. So anyway, let's see how we go.
How many pit crew does it take to change a tyre? Oh look, there we go. I missed the struggle.
The last time I did it.
Don't know what to do. Explain to me. Because you've qualified top 10 in 10th.
Yeah.
You've been given the chance or opportunity to go to the rear for a chance at the prize pool. Do you want to explain to us?
I'm still trying to wrap my head around it myself, actually, but I'm pretty sure. So the top 10 drivers get the choice to go to the rear, and if you do, you get a share in $1,500. So that means if all 10 of you go to the rear, you're getting $150 each.
Yeah.
But if you're the only one to go to the rear, well, you're going to get $1,500. So I would imagine.
No matter what, you don't have to win.
You don't have to win. You get.
You don't even have to complete the race.
Oh no! Wow. Well, the way that Reevesy explained it was you can get a flat tyre. I think as long as you start the race, you can finish it off. But I think the other flip side of that is if you are up the front of the race, it's like $10 a lap to lead, and then I think it's still money to win as well. But
Yes. And say if like 5 of the cars decide to go the rear, does everyone just shuffle forward? How does that
yes.
work?
Yeah, the 5 will go to the rear.
Okay, so it's really interesting because it's like if 5 you're in 10th. So if 5 people decide to go the rear, then you're in 5th.
You're a 5 for the final. Yeah.
So it's a tough decision to make, and we don't know what the decision everyone else is making until we're on track.
That's
right?
Yeah, you don't don't know what goes on until the end. So until you're on the physical track.
So maybe that's what you're going to have to do, is just decide. Do you think? Do you have an inkling of what you might do?
I think if only 2 people go to the rear, because I'm in prime position. If I see 9 of them go, okay.
I'll just start
I'll
pole.
just start pole.
Whatever.
But I reckon it'll be, I need to sort of make my mind up. And if 5 go, do I stay?
What's your limit?
What's the limit?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it depends who goes to the rear.
Yeah.
Like, what's their form been like all night?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough.
Mm.
Oh, it'll
And
be
what do you do
interesting
with
to
the
see
track?
what you do.
Like, we still don't know what we're doing with the track.
True, because your setup might depend on whether you start at the front or start at the rear.
Yeah.
Whether you need to drive through the field or defend
That's right.
your position, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough.
I don't know.
Well,
My head hurts.
makes for some good viewing, I guess.
Yeah.
And you got 50 laps to get through the field if you do decide. So we'll see.
50
Could be a bit
laps.
of fun. Could be a bit of practice driving through the field as well. Like, you know. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. All right. So we have the B main qualifiers. They'll do 15 laps and 6 will transfer to reserve. So it looks like we've had a fair amount of drivers either drop out with damage or not able to make it to the features. So it'll be interesting actually to see if they just do a B main at all. But we'll see. And then for the A main, like I said, Nathan explained the Fallen Challenge. So those top 10 drivers have the choice to go the rear. It'll be really interesting to see what happens. Yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting night. We'll see how we go.
Okay, the draw is down for the A main, the Fallen 50 lapper. There's a lot of complicated strategies to work out, with 10 having the option of going to the rear and picking up some money, and then you've also got the left and right situation happening, which is a bit challenging. Have you worked out a strategy yet?
No. The short answer to that is no. I don't know. I'm just going to wait until I get out there and see who goes to the rear and who doesn't. I mean, the other side of the coin is the setups side, because they just ripped the whole track before a couple of heat races ago. So no idea. Genuinely no idea. We've tried a couple of little changes as well, just to try and be good at the end of the race, because it's a 50 lap race. So you don't want to be fast in the first 20. You want to be first in the last. 15 is where you ideally. So don't know. You've asked me a lot of questions there. Sorry, you asked me one question. I answered with a lot of response.
So there's no plan B, plan C, or anything in your mind. You're just going to go out there and go with plan A, whatever it feels right.
Pretty much. We're just going to
Okay,
see how it goes.
and with the track being ripped up, and you said your tyre was a bit hot on the last heat?
Yeah, we burnt a tyre in that last heat race, but that won't happen on this. It's all pretty juiced up, so I'd say it probably will go slick down the bottom again if that's where guys are running. But I think everyone will try and chase the grip up the track, and I reckon it'll end up being as rough as what it was last night in the feet. Maybe not as rough, but there'll be some holes out there. So I don't know. I'll just try and.
Do you think the falling temperature is going to affect the tyres much?
It'll definitely affect the track. It'll definitely keep them driving the track. So yeah. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Let's get on it.
You're all ready to go?
Ready to go.
In the toilet?
Yeah, done me nervous wee.
Racing for the forward. Shannon Nicolation.
And they have the option to start from the rear for $1,000. Matt Hardy, what are we doing? Are we taking the ball and challenge?
No, I'm going to start off the front, I think.
He's got to run from the front. He's here to win it, your Australia number one. Got to see what he can do from the front of the field. He will start alongside of Shane Cartwright in the South Coast Security number 11. Shane, you standing out of position number 3 alongside him, the 74 of Jim Gamble. Car getting some help to be pushed out here, but not yet firing to start alongside Jai Jones, the TNT towing number 47. Next car in line, Mark Taylor in the Q34. Alongside him, our visitor from Central Queensland, Joel Curd in the Q35. Former Australian champion aboard the Q27, Bruce Marshall will start alongside the Q3 for Everyday Finance Solutions, Nathan Tomkins. Raymond Phillips in the 41 starts alongside the Manly Crown New South Wales champion last night here at Castle Lismore Speedway, Troy Price. Paul Reeves in the N98 will start alongside Andrew Stacey aboard the Q71. Next row back to the B main cars in Brett Robotham and Tony Glenn. Back to Kevin Stone, James Stacey. Back to Brock Stacey, Chris Harrison. And I can tell you, race fans, Mitchell Randall will start from the back and take the forward challenge for the Memorial Race in 2025. He races for a shot at an extra $1,000 tonight. As you see, Mark Taylor drops through your field. Bruce Marshall drops through your field. So multiple drivers electing to take the forward challenge for 2025. Come on, Lismore Speedway, make some noise. This is the Fallen Memorial.
Nathan's going to
joins the crew at the back of the bus as well. So those guys qualifying inside of your top 10, electing to start from the rear of the field for 50 laps at a shot to claim an extra $1,000. And it's fantastic. Aboard the Everingham engine, number 17 pace car, Wayne Randall is your pace setter. How fitting in the race we dedicate
Nathan's
to a
drop back to
servant
the rear
of the
as well.
Speedway community, Cole Randall. momentary hush here on the infield as tensions are high amongst your drivers involved. Disappointment through the roof, and I don't like having this chat with this man Joel Curd, and unfortunately, mate, the car has been insanely quick. You guys, wherever you travel at the moment, serious pace, but just need a bit of fortune to go your way.
Yeah, mate, that's it. I don't even know what happened there. I think old man on the inside of me, I thought there was a bit more room than what there was, but unfortunately I got banged into Pricey there on the outside, and we lost front wheels and I was a passenger from there, and I don't know what happened after that. I closed me wide, broke me arm, yeah, it was tough to big impact, so I don't know how straight that car's going to be. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Mate, it's great to have you down here at Lismore. Seriously, you're travelling around at the moment from based in central Queensland. You're up against the best in the country, consistently running up the front. One's going to be coming your way soon.
Oh, hopefully, mate. Just keep trying and get a chocolate one day.
Driving the Q35, Joel Curd. A-OK after that one, but of course disheartened. For those that didn't see, last weekend at the Australian Championship at Lismore Speedway was your 6th highest qualifier.
The first to DNF was Shane Stacey.
Good job, buddy.
The first spin. Hasn't had much luck lately, so the trip on your group goes to the first 253 home goes to Brock Stacey. And $50 $200 voucher to lucky 13th finisher. This includes the cars that did not finish, so that goes to Jai.
Oh,
I think he's going to need that $50.
21st qualify for the A main. So 21st is was Cole's number. So our 21st qualify for the A main goes to Brody Falls. And the hard charger, $100 voucher from Afco Shop Doctor, which will come in handy. Hard charger goes to coming from the B main to lead in the A main.
No, I didn't finish.
Technically, you
We're going to do the...
random finishing positions outside of the top 10.
So what we've done, we've got the marbles draws here. So Jazz can draw, so it's 11th to 20.
So if you finish from 11th till 20, which is all of the cars in the race,
there goes a shoot.
Harrison.
So silky. I'm right here. This piece is so silky. Don't take it personally. Come on, Paul. Yeah, no few holes. Here we go.
Where's Charlie? Here is he.
The random finishing position.
Let's get some, Charlie.
Jane, you're up. Stacey walk in the park or well, there's a lot of them. Just call it a Stacey.
And last one.
You pick one like a joke. I'm only cousin. Gary and Duncan.
Mitch Randall. Mitch.
Just come here, he is.
So, thank you to the 4 drivers who took up the Fallen Challenge this year. The pool was $1,500, so each driver gets $375 just for going to the ring. So, Mitch Randall, Mark Taylor, Brucey, and Nathan.
Fuel. Or half a tank. Yeah, I might get home on it.
So for laps 50 to 19, $10 a lap, 32 laps.
Yeah, buddy.
And for laps 18 to 7.
7 laps and more, I think we'll chuck that in the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll chuck these in.
So it'll be $70 for done something.
And then the last one, we'll just do the cash, and if the 3 want to stay around and do the trophies.
Yeah, they'll do the presentation up there.
But you guys look pretty miserable and you want to get out of here. So, finishing in 10th was Tony Blanche. In 9th was Stacey. 8th, Kevin Stowe. 7th is Paul. 6th is Mark Taylor. 5th is Bretto.
In front of you too.
4th is Nathan Tomkins. these parts as a voucher.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for a good weekend.
Thanks, everyone.
Paul and Charlene.
Yeah, thanks
Very much. The plates are there, show. Thanks for all the effort they put in. It takes to run the show, big show.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Anyone that hangs around will get promoters to give back to the Randy family when signed.
Here we are in the inner sanctum after the 50 lapper, reduced a bit. Nathan decided to take the decision and go to the back. It proved to be good in the end and ended up fourth.
Yeah.
So tell us your story.
Well, only I heard when we all rolled round at the start, I saw Maddie had opted to stay out there. So I thought, there won't be too many people that'll go to the rear. And I thought, well, I'm out of 10, so why not give it a shot? And yeah, I was just lucky that there was only another 3 other guys. I'm pretty sure only 4 guys went to the rear. 4, I counted 4, but anyway, we'll find out. But yeah, and just got set into a nice little rhythm there, and yeah, had a few good battles. I had to catch the pack there at one point, which I sort of burned up a bit of tire trying to do that. But yeah, and then I guess the rest was just a bit of luck that obviously the poor buggers in front of us had a big bingle. So I think we lost 2 or 3 cars out of that, and then well, yeah, Blanchy spun at the end, so that was another car that we managed to pluck off. So yeah, all in all, there was a bit of luck. I guess maybe our luck turned around tonight rather than having a bit of bad luck. So
yeah, in a way, it was fortunate to be a bit further back to avoid all that carnage. Looks like some of it was pretty expensive stuff.
Yeah, I think normally it's the guys that are in the middle of the pack that cop the carnage. So when we did have that restart and I was 10th, I think I was just lucky actually. I come off the top, same thing, bounced off a rut, and it actually spat me back down to the bottom where that crash. So because I started in the outside row, so when that crash happened, I was lucky that I didn't actually continue to sail into them as they did. But I sort of half saw it unfold and got on the brakes pretty quick and managed to duck off to the infield and save me skin.
Was there much chatter on the one-way?
Not really. There was a fair bit of, obviously when Maddie was absolutely on fire and come around and lapped most of us. There was a bit of chatter about that, but yeah, apart from that, yeah, not a great deal.
Oh, the presentation is going to be on at the end of the night after all the other races.
Yeah.
A late night for you.
Yeah. It's going to be long. What is it? 3.5 hours home. So.
And how did you feel about your setup you had? And
yeah, I think it was definitely a step in the right direction. We didn't change too much from our normal setup, just a couple of little tweaks. So the track was nowhere near as rough as what it was last night, but still had decent sized holes. So yeah, we'll put it down in the notebook and
no damage to the car.
No, just a little bit of panel damage. I think where the couple of panels bottomed out in the ruts, but yeah, managed to stay clean. Didn't touch anyone. Didn't hit anything. I nearly actually there was a restart there with Bretto, and I sort of half missed it, but managed to get a good run. He sort of half come up, and I pretty much could have put my hand out my window and tapped his door panel because we come that close, and I thought we were going to end up in tears there. But no, we managed to not even touch, and I went right out towards the fence, and I think I might have nearly tagged the fence, but we're all unscathed. It's all good. So.
All right. Well, I'll leave the season wrap up for another
video. Yep.
Another session with the camera. But all in all, for the trip to Lismore.
Yeah, good fun. Disappointing night last night, but I think we at least half salvaged something out of it tonight with how we were going. So.
Did you enjoy going through the pack?
Yeah, it was a bit of fun. It was pretty dicey there at one point, but no, we enjoyed it. It was good.
All right then. Safe travels.
Thanks, guys.